Hi, this is Venkatesh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to cook mutton biryani today. Let us look at the ingredients for mutton biryani. This is good quality long basmati rice, 750 grams, which I have soaked in water. You need to soak this at least for an hour. 1.5 kg of fresh goat meat, mutton. 1 cup of fresh mint leaves, pudina. 1.5 to 2 cups of fresh coriander leaves, which is dhania. I'm going to finely chop the dhania leaves. 5 tablespoon of cooking oil. 5 to 6 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Ginger is half the quantity of garlic. 3 to 4 medium size bay leaves, tej patta. A pinch of saffron, kesar, soaked in warm water. 2 tablespoon of fresh lime juice. 3 tablespoon of ghee, clarified butter. I have taken in 2 balls because I am going to use it in 2 different stages. So this is 3 tablespoon of ghee, 3 tablespoon of ghee. 1 cup of raisins, kismis. 1 cup of cashew nuts, kaju. 500 grams of yogurt or dahi, which I have whisked nicely. This is 5 medium size onion sliced. 3 small size tomato finely chopped. Here I have taken 1 inch of cinnamon stick, which is dalchini. Then I have taken pipli. This is called long pepper. About 2 long pepper, pipli, and about 3 star anise. 3 star anise. 3 tablespoon of coriander, dhania powder. 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of dagar ful, stone flower. 5 green cardamom, choti ilaichi, which I have just peeled it, and 2 black cardamom, badi ilaichi, again I have peeled it so that I want all the flavors to go in the oil. 1.5 teaspoon of black pepper, kali miri. 1 teaspoon of cumin seed, jeera. 1.5 teaspoon of cloves or lavang. 1.5 teaspoon of javitri or maize. Salt to taste. 2 teaspoon of garam masala powder. 2 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. 1.5 teaspoon of jeera cumin seed powder. 1.5 teaspoon of hot red chili powder. About 1.5 teaspoon of dried fenugreek leaves, kasuri methi. Few drops of rose water and few drops of kevada water. Kevada is a flower. This gives nice aroma, nice fragrance to our biryani. Turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon. Haldi. 4 medium size green chili, slit from the middle. And about 1 cup or 1.5 cup of barista or fried onion. Let us start cooking mutton biryani. Take a flat pan like this and add the cooking oil. And I'm going to infuse this oil with all the dry whole spices and then strain it and only use the oil in another deep karai. I don't want the bites of the whole masala when I am eating the biryani. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to add about 3/4 of black pepper, kali miri, badi ilaichi and choti ilaichi, cinnamon stick, pipli and star anise, about 3/4 of cloves or lavang, maize, zavitri, tej patta, dagar ful, sunflower and cumin seeds, zira. So just allow them to crackle properly, nicely. Let all the aromas and flavors from this whole dry masala infuse in the oil. And then I am going to strain it and use only the oil, the flavored oil. Fry this on medium flame. Don't want to burn it. So spices are crackling now and I'm getting a nice aroma. So this is the right stage, the right time to remove it from the flame. And place a large deep kadai, and I'm going to use a strainer and strain this aromatic oil. And I'm going to discard this, all these whole spices. I'm not going to use it. So after I have transferred the flavored oil, the nice aromatic oil in the deep kadai, and it's heating up, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of ghee. And let it heat up. So the ghee has melted and the oil and ghee mixture is nice and hot. I'm going to add the split green chili. Just fry it for 2 to 3 seconds, that's it. And then add sliced onion, and fry the onion until it becomes light brown or translucent. Fry it on high flame. I've been frying the onions on high flame. I'm continuously stirring for almost 5 minutes. This has become translucent now. This is the right time to add mutton. And give it a nice mix. And fry the mutton until it becomes at least hard cooked or brown in color. Light brown in color. I will also add a little bit of salt. By adding salt, it will help the mutton and the onions to cook a bit faster, because it will release its own moisture quickly. Give it a nice mix and continuously stir it on high flame. I've been frying, roasting this mutton for about 8 minutes on high flame. Now, as you can see, it has changed the color. It has become light brown, but still we need to fry this mutton more. This is the right time to add the ginger garlic paste. And give it a nice mix. And fry the mutton along with the ginger garlic paste. And remember, we are doing this on high flame and continuously stirring it. Let the mutton coat nicely with the ginger and garlic paste. And keep stirring it, keep mixing it. If it is sticking at the bottom of the kadai, you can add little water. It will deglaze and prevent from burning. Prevent the ginger garlic from burning. The mutton, ginger, garlic has roasted perfectly. So now I've reduced the flame now. I'm going to prepare our powdered spice slurry. I'll show you how to do it. I'm going to add all our powdered spices in the small bowl. This is kasuri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, Kashmiri red chili powder, the hot red chili powder, turmeric haldi powder, dhania coriander powder, jeera powder, garam masala powder. I am going to add only 3/4 now. Remaining 1/4 I am going to add it later at later stage. So that's garam masala, salt to taste, and add a little water and make it into a slurry, a thick paste. The reason I'm doing this is this powdered spices will not burn, number one, and number two, this will properly coat on the mutton while we are frying the mutton along with the spices. So it's always good practice to make a slurry, watery slurry, before we add it to the mutton. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm going to add this, the mutton, and mix it well, fry it well, so that all the masalas, powder masala coat properly on the mutton, and also it cooks perfectly. And you can fry this on high flame. I'm going to turn the flame high and keep stirring it. That's the key. Masala should not burn. If you see that the masalas are burning, you can always add a bit water to it, to the kadai. Keep frying it. So masalas has been fried perfectly. I've been frying this for 4 minutes, around 4 minutes on high flame, and I've added little water also. It's the right time to add the tomatoes and fry until the tomatoes have cooked perfectly. With a nice mix. And cook the tomatoes on high flame. Tomatoes have fried perfectly. That has melted. You can't even see the tomatoes now. Now this is the time to add whisk curd or yogurt, dahi, and mix it and fry it until the yogurt or dahi completely dries up. And remember, keep stirring it, keep mixing it, and keep frying it on high flame. Give it a nice mix. So we need to fry it until the yogurt has completely roasted, fried properly, and dried up. So I've been frying the dahi or yogurt along with the mutton for almost 14-15 minutes on high flame and continuously stirring it. The dahi has fried properly, perfectly. See, all the excess moisture has gone. So now I'm going to add water. Let's add 1 cup, 1 to 1.5 cup of water, and cook the mutton until it is almost done. Mix it well and cover it and let it cook on medium flame. So this mutton has been cooking for almost 8 to 10 minutes on medium flame. After adding the water, let us check how. Let's check whether the mutton has cooked or not. Wow, this mutton gravy looks yummy. You can just eat it like that with chapati. But we are making biryani. Yeah, mutton has cooked, almost cooked. So I'm going to turn off the flame now, turn off the heat, and remove it aside, allow it to cool down. Now I'm going to prepare the rice for our mutton biryani. Now I'm going to boil the basmati rice. For that I have taken a large utensil and added 3 to 3.5 liters of water, which is boiling. It's nice and hot. Now I'm going to spice up the rice. For that I have taken a muslin cloth and about 5 to 6 green cardamom, choti ilaichi. I'm going to add remaining cloves or lavang, remaining black pepper, kali miri, tie a knot, and just throw it in the water. Why I'm doing this? Again, I don't want the bites of the whole spice in my mouth when I'm eating the biryani. I just want the flavors from these spices to be infused in the rice. So in goes the muslin cloth along with the spices. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of lime juice. Add about 2 to 3 teaspoon of salt. You can add excess salt, no problem, because we are going to drain this water. Let it boil and then we'll add the soaked basmati rice. The water is boiling nicely. So add the soaked rice in it. Never add the rice in a cold water. Always add the rice in a boiling water. By doing this, the rice swells immediately and it cooks perfectly. Now the water is boiling and the rice is cooking. Remember, you should not cook the rice completely. Cook the rice only up to 60 to 70%. And the remaining cooking will be done when we assemble the biryani. And again cook it. The rice has cooked to almost 50 to 60%. I am going to turn off the flame, turn off the heat, and using a tongue I'm going to remove this whole spice muslin cloth, and I'm going to strain the water now in another bowl or another utensil. Use a large sieve strainer and keep a utensil below it and strain the rice. Strain it and keep it on the utensil so that the excess water is drained. Now I am going to assemble our mutton biryani. For that, you take a large thick bottom utensil like this. Thick bottom, that's more important, most important. And now I am going to layer it. For that, I will take rice. Add rice first. And spread it evenly. Then I am going to add the mutton, goat meat. Just spread it properly. I'm taking only the mutton. I'll add the remaining gravy later on. So all the mutton pieces are in. Yeah, all the mutton pieces are in now. I'm going to add mint leaves. Just break it using a finger, tear it and spread it. I'll add some more. Add some chopped coriander. Some cashew nuts or kaju. Some kismis, raisins. Barista, the fried onion. Spread it evenly. Saffron soaked water. Just sprinkle it on the top. Some lime juice, just few drops. And 1 to 2 tablespoons of ghee. Spread it evenly again. And sprinkle some garam masala again evenly. And now cover it with the rice. And spread the rice properly, all sides. Now what I'm going to do is, this is the remaining rice. I'm going to add a bit of saffron water and mix it well. This will give a very nice color and also aroma. I'm going to sprinkle it on the top after adding all the ingredients. Okay, so put this aside. Now I'm going to add the gravy. Just spread it evenly again. Again, repeat the same process. Mint leaves, just break it with your fingers and sprinkle it everywhere. Spread it evenly. Coriander, dhania. Again, spread it properly. Few cashews. We'll keep this cashew to add it at the end, and some raisins. I'll keep some resin, so that I'll add it at the end. And garam masala powder. Again, few spoons of ghee. And the remaining saffron water along with the saffron. And then I'm going to add some barista fried onion. Keep a little bit to add on the top. And now I'm going to layer it with this saffron rice, which is a nice color. Now spread it gently, push it on all the sides. It's nicely done. Add the remaining gravy. Add the remaining mint leaves, Dina. Let's break it and spread it. The remaining coriander leaves, dhania. Remaining lime juice. Ghee. Garam masala powder. Cashew. Kaju. Kismis. Barista fried onions, and few drops of rose water and few drops of kevda water. Kevda is a flower, as I told you earlier. This will give very nice aroma, very nice flavor and aroma. So assembly is done. Now I'm going to cover it with a tight lid and cook it on low flame for 15 minutes. So after assembling the mutton, I have taken a flat tawa, a pan like this, and place it on the flame, gas, and then on the tawa place our biryani utensil. And what I have done is I have used wheat flour dough, a thick dough, and I have just stuck it on the top portion of the biryani utensil, and I'm going to cook this biryani on dum. This will prevent all the steam from escaping out. So before I close the lid, I'm just adding few drops of water to create some steam inside and prevent it from burning. Cover it with a tight lid and press it gently, and cook it on medium flame for 15 minutes. So this biryani is cooking on dum for 30 minutes. Instead of 20, I cook this for 30 minutes on medium flame. I'm going to turn off the heat and leave it as it is for another 15 minutes before I open the lid. So after turning off the heat, turning off the flame, I have just kept it for 15 minutes. I'm going to open it up. To open up, use a knife and pierce it on the wheat dough and lift it like that. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh wow, yummy mutton biryani is ready to be served. Let me serve it. In a serving bowl. So serve it in a serving bowl and garnish it with some onion rings and some fresh lime, and serve hot. My version of delicious and aromatic mutton biryani is ready to be served. Serve hot along with some onion rings and lime. If you like raita, you can also serve it along with raita. Enjoy mutton biryani. Happy eating.